Studio X Beats.
No way, Polak.
Alrighty. Do we still have audio issues? The audio issues were kind of messing me up. The microphone levels are popping up, so I'm assuming the audio is fixed. I had like this really weird ringing noise in my ear. It was messing me up. No, we're good. I think we're good. Let me turn this up. The microphone levels are popping up, so I'm assuming the audio is fixed. What could be causing the audio issues though? Like why would audio issues be a thing right now? Because it's not even consistent. It's like every so often. What could be causing the audio issues though? Like why would audio issues be a thing right now? Yeah, I have no idea. We're gonna rock with it though. It's not even consistent. It's like every so often. Yeah, we're just gonna rock with it. I think that the audio will come back on. If it doesn't, then I tried. You know? If it doesn't, then I tried. And that's all we can do. All we can do is troubleshoot things as we progress, as we learn, and as we go. I think that I'm going to end up upgrading the way that I stream. I guess that's how I would put it. I have a really complex audio system, and I think that that might be actually causing me issues. I thought it would help me, but turns out that's not the case. Yeah. I really like Willow. I do like Willow. I do get tired of racing it. I really do, but I like it. It's like, for a little bit, it's one of my favorite tracks. We'll be looking at a 120.1 or something. Yeah. I really got to get that first corner down. That's where I struggle the most. We got 3 people in here. Guys, how does the audio sound? Really quick. I'm going to pull off, actually. If you guys could help me, how does the audio sound? Because for me, it keeps cutting in and out. And I can't tell if anyone else can hear it okay, or if it's just me that can't hear it properly. Because in OBS, it shows up smooth, you know? It's putting me back out on the track. I'm just going to cruise. Yeah, in OBS, it shows my audio levels coming through perfect. They're not clipping, they're not too quiet. And then on my end, when I'm watching my stream, it just sounds very, like, glitchy. I don't know if it's just me. Yeah, my audio sounds choppy. I don't know why. I don't know why though, because nothing really kind of points in that direction that it would sound that bad. You know, I have good levels. I have really good levels actually. If you guys could drop down into the chat and help me out with that, I'd appreciate it a lot. Messed it all up right there. I had a pretty good lap time and I messed it all up. Actually slower on entry there than I have been. This audio is really messing with me. It's like creating this sound in my ear, and I can't figure out if it's my headphones, if it's my microphone, if it's like software or something. I can't tell. Yeah, we could be looking at a better time here, I think. Nah. It's that entry, that first corner. It's everything. It's so important. Thought I was in fourth. My mistake. we're getting warmed up now. It's just a matter of time. I'm gonna beat my time. One way or another, I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat my time and then I'm gonna celebrate. 'Cause I beat it. I'm gonna beat it. I'll beat it. All you need is a little bit of determination. That's all you need. Yep, figured it out. Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 spots that I can get better on this track. And it's like blatantly obvious. And one of them was just right there. I think one is this entry up here, for sure. I gotta perfect this entry. It's pretty much just getting as far as you can right. But my tires spin just a little bit more than I want to through that first turn, so... I think my audio level is finally fixed. Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 turns I need to get better at. I'm chasing the fastest time in the world right now, so... I guess that's something I should be grateful for. His entry is just way faster than mine through that section. Yeah, I'm gonna lose time now. I know I can do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, you know? So I'm not the most consistent, but there I can be the one of the fastest. And that's why I like the time trial, like, you know, laps, because you can kind of push it. Whereas like in a race, you know, obviously, you know, you're a better driver, you're gonna have faster times more consistently. But for people like me, who are just starting out, you got to take it, you know, with a grain of salt and not take as many risks. But I mean, I've had this game for probably like a month and a half, and I'm already chasing down some of the faster drivers in the game. I just need more hours to become more consistent, is all. Man, I had it. Man, I had it. It's such a bad feeling. It's night. I mean, I've only been playing this game for maybe 2 months. You know, maybe 2 months, and I'm getting a lot faster, but I just don't have the seat time to be super consistent, you know. I mean, I'm getting better with every time I sit and play, you know. I'm racing against fast people every night with RSR. So, I'm getting the practice I need, you know. And to be, you know, relatively close to the fastest lap on this track as well as many other ones, you know, like I'm not like what's the word I'm looking for? Discouraged, you know. Nope. Had to slow down too much there. What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys for joining in and hanging out. Guys, how's the audio sound? I've been battling some audio issues today again, and it's such a headache. I'm driving with one hand currently, trying to figure this out. Ah, I see. Nah, I definitely see through that final turn, keeping it in fifth gear and going wide. Just slingshot engaged. Yeah, this is definitely a slower lap time than what I'm aiming for. But we live to fight another day, you know? Perks of being sim and not real life, you know? Home stretch, we just can't fuck this up. Or frick this up. $119.033 is pretty fast. Like, I got to give myself some credit there. You know, it is hard to beat. can't beat myself up too much for not being able to pass my personal best. You know, that means I'm fast. Also means I'm not super consistent though, which obviously is not what we want. Faster we get to 5th gear here, the better. I think we beat it here. I think we beat it here. 118, 119. Nope. Too slow. And we're slower on that corner too. It's like right there that I'm losing some speed too. This section is one of the sections I need to work on this track. It's that initial, yeah, that initial section and then the S. The up and downhill S. It's tough. I like Willow though. Willow is a fun track. Oh, I fucked up. I fricked up. I fricked up. Alright. Let's see what we can do on this one. I think I might have to watch the His Ghost race for the first time and see how he shifts through that section, because he gains so much speed on me through that section. That's really where I get behind. I mean, I'm running consistent, you know, sub 120, so I'm not like super upset, you know. It's got to be a drop to fourth there, right? You would think. I like that better than shifting up to fifth there. Just got to get a little bit better through that section. Yeah, that is the way to go, for sure. I gained so much time through that section. Made the mistake of shifting in the fifth gear there, and it's gonna cost me, and that's so frustrating. Yep, shifted in the fifth gear and completely lost it. I'm the type of person, I'll sit here and practice this until I get a really good time. I keep making the mistake of shifting in the fifth there, and it's really starting to upset me, kind of. I need to get rid of that tendency. I had a really good lap. I was inside the ghost. Well, not inside the ghost. That's an exaggeration. But I was going to crush my time. I was going to get like a 118, you know, maybe like a 118.3, 118.4. And I shifted into fifth gear instead of keeping it in fourth through that turn, or going into that turn. And it really, really like ruined my lap time. But we live to drive another lap, and it looks like I'm going to be faster on this lap than I was on the last one, so. I did it again, but it didn't necessarily affect me as bad right there. What's going on? Welcome into the chat. Welcome into the chat. Man, I could have gotten a faster time, but I still beat my time, so I'm not too upset. Oh, I didn't beat my time. Wow, I thought I beat my time there. I really thought I beat my time there. Wow. 119.066. It's not horrible. It's not 119.033. I think that where I mess up is I'm going for. Yeah, where I messed. I know exactly where I messed up. When you're going for your fast lap, you take the inside. You don't take the outside, and I took the outside. But it's alright, because I'm getting faster through this section, which means I'm going to beat the time. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Yeah, you see how it's... Yeah. Only a matter of time. Actually getting very hot in here. It's frustrating because I know I could have beat my time if I stayed on the inside. Had I just stayed on the inside, I probably would have destroyed my time. I'll make the same mistake. Keep it in fourth here. Yeah. What's wild is I started slow and I'm catching it. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm still a ways behind it, but... Alright. I'm trying to figure out the best way to shift through that section. I haven't watched the Ghost yet. Like, I have not watched the #1 time in the world drive this track. So, going in completely blind. With only, 2 months of time on the game. I mean, yeah. See how I'm going wide because I'm going into a new lap. I did that on my hot lap and completely lost what I was going to attain on that lap. What if I shift in the fourth there, down and then back in the fourth? Nah, that's too complicated. Very complicated. Today's best time is 119.066. It's my best time today. Now what if I just, instead of shifting down in the fourth, what if I just coast in fifth? Oh yeah, yeah, we making money moves. Making money moves. Ball with the ball, dang, diggy, diggy. What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Let's get back to the track. We are back on the prowl, and I won't back down. Messed that all up. Messed it all up. Hey, but on the bright side, I'm still faster than about 70,000 drivers, so. Yeah, there's no point. I'm not going to beat my time. I'm going to beat my personal lobby time, but I just restarted the game, so. What's going on? Welcome in, guys. Guys, how's my audio sound? Keep asking, but there's a lot of people coming in and out. Just want to know how my audio sounds. Man, can't catch a break through that last turn. Usually I'm a lot more consistent through that turn, but but I won't back down. You don't really get anything from beating this time, but I'd like to beat my time. That's why I'm doing it. Just want to beat my time. I want to break into the top 500. And in order to do that, I should check what kind of time I need to get in order to beat top 500, right? This way I'm not just aiming to like just only beat my personal time. Not fast enough, isn't it? Yep, jump right in front of me. Yeah, I'll ride it out. We're going to be closer on this lap, but we're still not beating my time. I don't think. Unless I hit this last turn literally perfectly, which... somehow we managed to almost do. I'm not beating my time. 119.033. Not on that lap, nope. On this lap, maybe. This is a much better lap. Yeah, I think we lost it. Yeah, we lost it. I think I got a downshift in the fourth in that last turn instead of just sending it in fifth. There's no way we beat it on an introduction lap, right? don't think we did. Nope. $119.033 is really hard to beat. But I may have just figured out how to beat it inadvertently in that last turn, because I just gained time where I never gained time. So I'm gaining a little bit of time on this lap. Time to beat is 119.5. Then brake, shift down in the fourth. Nope. I had it though. I had it. I just did not hit that line properly. Guys, 119.033 is really hard to beat. That's my personal best time. Right now I'm trying to beat the fastest time in the world, but that's cutting off almost 2 whole seconds. So I still haven't watched him do a lap yet, so I'm taking that with a grain of salt that I'm not able to get there yet. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for joining into the chat. Guys, if you can hear me well, let me know, because I've been having some audio problems today. Okay, I'm gonna get it. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I messed that all up, didn't I? I got so locked in and so excited that I forgot to shift. I got so excited I forgot to shift. Alrighty, here we go. Not too bad, not too bad of a start. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. I'm getting there. I'm figuring out that first corner. That's really the big issue here, is that first corner. It's usually like the first turn and the last turn for me that I struggle with the most. I think it's because I'm anticipating them too much. I definitely anticipate the first and the last turns too much. It's all a work in progress, you know. Yeah, that was the slowest lap time I've had in a minute. I gotta lock in. That was the slowest lap time I've had in a minute, and I was just about to just jump into the dailies. Gotta get my DR up. What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Currently trying to beat my time here on Willow. It's not going as planned, but we could be there. This could be the one. Nope. Nope. Nope, guys. Nope. 119.033 is a hard time to beat. Might have to watch the Ghost for the first time and see what this guy's doing. Differently than me, at least. How's your guys' day going? You guys can hear me okay? Man, I can't get around that last turn. It's like I'm anticipating it too much. Way too slow. Way too slow for that first turn too. Guys, if you are just tuning in now, I have a video that just uploaded to YouTube of a office tour where I give you guys a tour of my office, where I edit videos, where I live stream, where I create content, pretty much where I spend a good majority of my day. If you guys are interested in that type of thing, make sure you check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Man, wasn't paying attention. Okay. I was not paying attention. I was trying to read the notifications. If you guys have any suggestions on how I can make the stream a little bit more engaging, please feel free to drop a comment in the chat and let me know. I'm kind of new to all of this. I just started this journey, so it's going to be fun, but I'm still learning a lot. There we go, that's a good one. I lost a little bit of time there. If you guys are in here hanging out, please feel free to drop a comment down below. Let me know how your day is going, what you're up to. You got anything interesting planned for the day? I'm going to be doing open lobbies later if anyone is interested in joining and running some open lobbies. Oh, that might be it. Oh, that might be it. I might have done it. I don't think I did. Nope. Nope. Man, my time is hard to beat. I think I can. I know I can do it. I just don't want to watch the ghost time of this guy. I don't want to do it. I don't want to cut any corners. I just want to learn on my own. I want to learn and try things. That way I can get faster and I'm not just trying to emulate what he's doing. Because being fast isn't an issue. It's more or less just wheel time and knowing the ins and outs of the game and the physics of everything. Oh, I see there. Yep, that's where I've been losing a little bit of time, too. I've been losing a little bit of time through through that S turn in specific, so I think I just figured out the breaking point. Too slow, though. Too slow. Oh, guys, this might be it right here. Nobody move. All muscle. I just got to get through this last section. No, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'll take it. Alright. Usually, guys, I try to beat my track time on one track every day. I just beat my track time on Willow by a half a second. So I'll take that. 118.976 is pretty fast, guys. I mean, that's fast. I'm going to have a fun time trying to beat that one if I do try it again. My average time is 119.2, which I believe puts me in like the top 2,000 drivers, like the top, I think it's the top 2% of drivers, which is, I think B tier, and I'm currently CDR. Yeah, see, so 119.215 is the second closest time on my friends list. Zilla and Negative are really fast. They're really fast drivers, and they're really good. I think they're A+ drivers. So having, I'd probably say, 2 months, probably close to 2 months of wheel time, game time, period. This is my first Gran Turismo ever, so to have 2 months of time on the game and to be that fast. It's just about building consistency now. Let's see here. Oh, he did it in the trophy though. Zill did it in the 4C GR. 1300. All right. So he's about a second. The guy in the first place position is a little over a second faster than me. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. Guys, I like to beat like I said, one lap time per day, whether it's, a daily, whether it's a time trial. I like to push myself to learn and get more consistent. And I think my lap times yesterday on this track, my average was like 121 something. So to be all the way down to 119.2 average time. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So and now we're actually gonna run a race. Entry period starts in 2 minutes. Yeah, see, no one's done this. Nobody's raced the truck. Let's be honest here. I'm not racing the truck. I just want to see what everyone's time is. Entry period starts in 2 minutes. Yeah, see, no one's done this. RSR EB the realist, 2 minutes. Nug is 202, negative is 2, dub. I'm not racing the truck. Alright, that'll be the next one I do. I like to push myself to be the fastest. I want to be the best that I can be. Whether that's, amateur great, or like a professional sim racer. I want to be the best that I can be. So we got a minute until we can join this race, guys. So let's just... RSR EB the realist, 2 minutes. Nug is 202, negative is 2, dub. I'm coming for that butt. Coming for that booty. I want to be the fastest. Literally, if I can shave off 0.9, that puts me in the top 20, And I know that there's places on the track that I can cut time, so... I'm coming for that butt. I'm coming for that booty. I want to be the fastest. Literally, if I can shave off 0.9, that puts me in the top. And I know that there's places on the track that I can cut time, so... I think, to be at the top of the leaderboard, period, the top 1,300, I would consider the top 2,000 to be relative to top of the leaderboard. Now you obviously want top 500, top 250, top 100, especially like top 10. You know, top 10 times is what you want. But give me a little bit more time on the game, and I promise you I'll get there. What's going on? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Guys, how does my audio sound? I've been struggling with the audio aspect of this stream. I pushed it too hard. Pushed it too hard. Yeah, 118.976 though, so still faster than a lot of the people that have driven this track. Not concerned with messing up there. Matchmaking will start in 10. I got plenty of time to practice. Ah, okay. I think I see where I can gain a little bit of time. Yeah, how about that? Plug it in, plug it in. Slowest time all day. I also messed up and went off the track, so. Messed up again. Let's see if this guy's on. Nah, he ain't on. I was looking for Mr. This sounds like fun, but I don't want to do it. Or this sounds like fun, but I don't actually want to do it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. You're currently watching me struggle to beat my lap time on Willow while I wait for my race to start. Thank you guys for jumping in and checking out the stream, guys. I greatly appreciate it. If one of you could let me know if the audio levels are good. I've been having some issues with the audio, so I would really appreciate it if somebody would let me know how I sound. Earlier I sound like Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Man, that first turn is just a pain in the butt, dude. It's a pain in the butt, especially at that pace. See, now I sound good, but before I sound like caca-doo-doo. Wasn't paying attention. Don't stream and drive. Just gotta push it is all. Don't be afraid to drive that car. Alright, let's get this first turn. Let's get one good swing into this first turn. Alright, here we go. Good luck, have fun, everybody. 119.715. Could you imagine if you had the fastest time it started you like in the last position? Now we're gonna get it. I got the fastest time in this lobby by almost a full second, so. But the race is always different, you know. You got to worry about getting bumped and knocked off the track and tire wear, you know. Let's see if I can keep the pace up. I'm trying to get out of C today. That's my goal. I want to get from C to B today, especially before we run lobbies later. Your boys got goals. I got goals, you know. Video game goals, but still, they're goals. I'm on three bars. This is going to be wonderful. Hopefully we don't get any like glitches or lag that cause me to go off the track. Do not try and overtake me on the first turn, please. Yeah, I'm losing time here. That was fun. That was very fun. I felt like I could have pushed it a little bit more just to try and beat my time, but there's no point. Yeah, there's no point in pushing it in the race to, you know, beat my time in the race when I'm winning the race, and risking making a large mistake and, you know, dropping a couple of places. There's no point. It was itching in my brain, though. I really wanted to push and see if I can get a hot lap in, but they were only, you know, 4 seconds behind. So one wipe and I'm probably going to be P5, P6. There's no point. Pole position, fastest lap, and clean race. Yeah, I don't see the reason in going for hot laps and trying to beat your times like in the race. I think just keeping your pace and knowing when you need to push it, when you need to risk things, and when you can like play reservative. You know, when you could be on the reserve and not push your limits too much. What's up, honey? You want me to turn it on? Okay. I switched it over to intermission because I figured that you would want me to come out for some.
I'm so cold. First off, okay? That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm so cold that my feet are coming.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come switch these on. I just came in first.
No way, Polak.
I want to get to B level. That's my. Huh? I won't forget you. Why would I forget you? Why would I forget you? You said don't forget me. Oh, I thought you said don't forget me. I'm like, why would I forget you? You wouldn't let me forget you. Huh? Yeah, I think it's the headset, not the microphone. Yeah, because I'll be down in a second. I'm waiting on 6 minutes.
No way, Polak.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back. About halfway to be. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just got back from a short little break. I had to turn the heat on. It's still cold here in June. It is still cold here in June. So make sure you check on your people that live in the Northeast or near it. It is still fall weather, almost winter weather here. I think it's like 45 degrees outside right now. It's cold. Alrighty, boys. We're going to jump into Daily Race B. Another race. I did some practice laps. I beat my time on Willow today, so I'm grateful for that. I'm happy about that. Apparently we can't join yet. I don't know why. 19:30. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Guys, if you're in here hanging out, could you please let me know how the audio sounds? Could you drop a comment below? I want to make sure that I have everything set up properly. I haven't had much interaction today, just some people popping in and out, which is still appreciated, but I'd like to know that my audio is not like screaming loud, you know. Yeah, I got about 20 minutes, so 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes left to register and 15 minutes to practice, which I don't really need much, but I like this daily race. I haven't done the other one yet. I think I might practice daily race C after this. This next coming race. I wanted to hit B today, but I'm about halfway there, so I think that I could if I run a couple more. But I don't want to just keep running Willow, you know. I want to get better at the other tracks too. I've only been playing this game for just about 2 months, maybe a little over 2 months at this point, but I had a 119.033 when I got on today, and I beat it. I have a 118.976. So I didn't beat it by much, but I beat it. So that's the only thing that matters. Is once a day I like to beat, you know, one of my lap times on one track. That's the bare minimum. I usually do more than that. I usually hang out for a while, a couple of hours. You know, I'll be live for a very long time today. I'm probably going to hop off in a little bit, do dinner with the wifey, spend some time with her, you know, and then I'll come back in closer to 10, maybe 10:30 to jump on and hang out with the RSR boys and do some lobby racing with them. Guys, they put me onto this AI app on the internet where you can write lyrics and AI will bring the lyrics to life in a song. Now, for like creatives, I don't believe in AI use. I don't, you know, condone it. But I thought it was cool. I checked it out. And it really, like, any lyric you put in, it, you know, yeah, you could have a field day on there, and it was fun. So I'm thinking about, I had my gears turning. I might pay an artist. I think maybe on Fiverr they might do it, where I could pay an artist to write a song about something, and they'll, you know, deliver that song, and I'll use that for my new intro, because my intro now is just a random copyright-free hip-hop beat. think maybe on Fiverr they might do it, where I could pay an artist to write a song about something, and they'll, you know, deliver that song, and I'll use that for my new intro. Because my intro now is just a random copyright-free hip-hop beat. Let's chase D and see if we can get closer. 118.976. I'm pretty good on Willow with this class of cars now specifically, but I think that if you're good on a track with, you know, one car, especially hard tires, you're probably better on that track too in other cars as well. You could definitely take that turn a little bit wider, and you'll gain a little bit of time through that corner. Still didn't beat my time, but faster time than we had previously in this session, so. Not faster. I wonder if I shift up in the third, immediately drop down in the fourth, if that'll give me a little bit of traction to get through that first turn faster. Okay. Yeah, I think that dropping or shifting up in the fifth and then dropping down immediately in the fourth through that turn will help you kind of gain a little bit of traction in order to get through that turn faster. I have to watch this guy's ghost in order to make sure that I'm doing everything properly. I haven't watched his ghost yet, but maybe. I don't know. Race starts in 6 minutes, guys. We're just cruising along. Kill some time before the race starts. Nah, yeah, dropping down into fourth doesn't do anything for you there. Staying in fifth is much, much, much faster. Pin it, straighten it up. Pin it, straighten it up. Went off a little bit, that's fine. I mean, we're not anywhere near what I ran earlier, 118.9, but I'm not necessarily trying to push it that hard. I'm just trying to get a good race pace going here. Yeah, 19. Sent it too hard. 19.080 is relatively faster than most of the people that are in the DR level that I'm at. I'm only in C because I just started this game 2 months ago. Not even, I don't think, so. But I'm really enjoying Gran Turismo so far. You know, I've met a lot of cool people. I'm getting good really quick. This is my first, I guess it's a simcade game. It's not technically a simulator, but this is my first, you know, sim game, not on the level of like Need for Speed or Forza Horizon, you know. So I'm having a lot of fun with the that aspect of it. That might be the way to go. That might really be the way to go. Just like, yeah, I wonder though, like if hopping that curb, it does. I don't think it does anything for me. I think it just shaves time off. I know riding the curb, you know, on the way out in that particular corner will shoot you a little bit faster out, but the goal is to be, you know, in the 119s. I'll be faster than most of the people if I maintain 119 pace. Gosh darn it! I got enough time for one more lap. So let's see. Let's push it. I'm just gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can beat 118.9 on this lap. I doubt it because it's an initial lap, but I got some time to push. Yeah, see right there, like that little curb hop. It looks like it slows you down, but I promise you it doesn't. I think it does the opposite. I think that it just gives you a little bit more speed. Not much, you know. I fucked it up. Well, I'm now a Jawa from Star Wars. All right, yeah. We got a couple. This is a faster lobby than the last lobby was, so. Yeah. 119.5. I think that's one of the faster times I've seen in the sea level lobbies. when you're looking at fast laps too, you got to think that these people are doing, like, it's not necessarily from a race pace, you know, it's from practicing the track pace. You know, and that goes for myself included. You know, my race pace is much slower than my fast lap because I'm not pushing it nearly as hard, unless I'm in like P2 or P3 with, you know, with a P1 in sight. You know. Here we go. That was an alright race pace. I could have done a little bit better there, but you win some, you lose some, right? You win some, you lose some. It's 1.4 seconds behind him, and a lot of that had to do with that first lap or two. I just couldn't get to my pace fast enough. But I got clean race, and I definitely got... Well, I don't think I got clean race. Went off the track a little bit, but I definitely got fastest lap, so I'm cool with that. Podiums are always good. I'll take a P2 any day. There was that, I think that I didn't get clean race too because there was that one kid who went inside late and tried to go off the track under my line, and he got wrecked. So yeah, he went under my line in a position where he shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have put himself in that position, and he got spun out. So I mean, obviously I don't want to cause accidents on the track, but and obviously my bad, I probably, could have gone a little bit further out, just to give him a little bit of room, but it was my line, you know what I mean? And I had the entry on it, so it's my line, What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. My chat disappeared, so I'm not sure. I might have to reboot the stream. Just shows a giant black, blob where my chat should be. So, how much longer do we have until the next race? 5 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. I couldn't keep up the pace too, the first lap or two. The introduction lap on the race, obviously it's different than in the time trial. And when you're practicing, so it's getting used to being able to take that in a different way, that initial turn. Once the initial turn is over, it's pretty much, if I can keep my pace, if I'm in first, I stay in first, so. That was me, you crashed, use your mirrors, weirdo. Oh, come on, don't be coming in here being all disrespectful like that. That line you took definitely was not the smartest line that you could have taken. You could have taken a different line. I think that was a bit of an entitled attempt at taking over, but it's okay. My bad. I'll own that one, I guess. I'll be the adult and I'll say sorry. 5 minutes until the next race. Yeah, a lot of people are really bold and confident on the internet. It's okay. I get it. Maybe you'll get me back on this next race. Who knows? Messed that line up a lot, actually. I'm not offended. It's just, you know, the same way you came in here and called me a weirdo, I'm just as able-bodied to return fire. I think that you coming to me, I'm losing my train of thought here. I think that you coming to me in here and initiating a conversation that way would mean that you're the offended one. But, you know, I get it. Accidents on the track happen, especially when you're trying to do a risky overtake in a particular section of the track that you probably shouldn't be trying to overtake on, but it's alright. You know what I mean? It's only a game. It's just a game. What's good, Ace? Welcome in, Ace. I didn't mean to offend by calling you weirdo. It was a beautiful line from my view. I might have to rewatch it then. Like I said, Josh, you know, I apologize for causing the accident. I'm not exactly sure how you managed to spin out the way that you spun out. I mean, you did come P3, so, you know, but it happens. I didn't mean to offend you by calling you a weirdo. I mean, you know. I don't know. I beg to differ. I think that calling somebody a weirdo is an odd way to say hello, right? And it's a really, really bad way to introduce a problem that you have. But again, you know, like I said, it is the internet, so I completely understand it. You know, it's easier to talk that way on the internet. I guess because you're not necessarily, like, thinking long enough before you know, interact in a conversation. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm sensitive. Who knows? I don't know. How you doing, Ace? Welcome in, man. How much longer we got? 50 seconds? Alright, let me do this really quick. Yeah, I mean, you guys feel free to sit here and watch me race this next race. I don't think I'm a dirty racer whatsoever, you know. I'm not deliberately taking people out, and if anyone spins out of control, they probably took a risk, or they put themselves in a position where they're not able to control their car. And I think that if you're going into the dirt off the track in an attempt to overtake, which I'm pretty sure is what happened, you know, you're opening yourself up to losing control of your car, which is an immature mindset with racing. You're much better off just slowing down and letting the person who took the line ahead of you take that line rather than trying to, you know, use their car to get around a corner. That's what I think happened. Again, you know, I'll watch the replay later on, and I'll obviously make a better judgment call. But I think you're sensitive and taking way out of context. Use your mirrors, weirdo. Meaning it's weird that you don't use your mirrors. No, you weren't. I know you weren't ahead of me. But it's okay. I'll agree to disagree. I know you weren't ahead of me. I hate people, dude. All right. No lie, it is what it is. I don't see no problem. Yeah, maybe Ace, maybe later on we can get into a replay. I want to see what your opinion on this maneuver that caused this accident in the last race that got this kid so upset. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I'll watch the replay again, but I just don't have patience for emotionally unintelligent people. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I finished P2, he finished P3. You know, no harm, no foul. You know. And he came in the stream and just insulted me. So that's the difference between, you know what I mean? I feel like that was uncalled for. I don't know. I could be wrong, you know. Very slow. How's your day going, Ace? You having a good day so far? I took that way too soon. I gotta clean this up or he's gonna catch me. He's already catching me. Please don't take the inside here. What are you doing? Oh, okay. I think that section of the track, that's where I struggle the most. Doing good? Yeah, no problem. Ace, you gonna be on later? You gonna be playing with everybody? No, it's okay, man. I am struggling. I gotta get a better way of reading the chat. You better be faster than me. Text to speech. I gotta set it up. Yeah. I gotta get with Photo or Eric to figure that out. This guy is gonna be the death of me here. Not today. Not today. Yes, I will be racing later. Sweet. I look forward to it, man. I'm going to pass this guy on the last lap. I'm going to attempt to. I'm not giving up the inside like that and taking the outside. I'll lose a podium if I do that. Oh, he's lagging. I'll give you space. This is going to be really fucking interesting here. This is month number 2. What's up, Jay? How you doing, Jay? Yeah, this is month number 2. This is my first ever, I guess. I mean, I call it a simulator, but I know it's a simcade game. I literally went out. I bought the Logitech G29 like bundle set with the pedals and the shifter and the game on the same day. I actually met, or not met, I stumbled across Eric my second day, like watching content on GT7. So I know I have a lot to improve on, but I literally went out and I bought the game and everything, and within a week I knew, I was like, yeah, I need to get streaming. I need to get, like, this is what I want to do. Like, this is so much fun. I have a lot of fun doing it. What's going on, everybody? Hey, we got 8 people in here, including me. It makes it a total of 9. Thank you guys for jumping in. If you guys are new here, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. Yeah, this guy went outside, or he tried to, like, push me off the outside line on the first turn. Oh, they let Jay in? Yeah, he tried to push me off of my line on the last turn, and he ended up giving, like, me more momentum going into the inside line. So, and that guy in first made a pretty big mistake going off the track, so pushed it too hard. Guys, if you're new here, I would really, really appreciate a like on the live stream. Maybe a subscribe if you guys are new. I want to make sure that my alerts are working. I haven't had anybody subscribe while I've been live, so I'm not sure if the alerts are up and running. Pole position, clean race. I hit up Nug about joining. He told me to get with Zilla and Eric, so I like the way that sounds, Ace. Did I miss something? Not that I'm complaining. I think they had their meeting yesterday, didn't they? I like the Spider-Man suit. Yo, I love the Spider-Man suit. Bro, I'm a huge Marvel fan. If you check out my, I just uploaded an office tour today. I kind of showcased all my equipment, and that suit is clean. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I showcased my office today. It's like a 20-minute video, but I have a ton of, like, Marvel collectibles and stuff. My office is like a toy shop. Had a baby with Best Buy. It's weird. I appreciate that, Jay. I have a Lambo with the Spider-Man livery on it as well. I'm not sure what went on yesterday. I missed the meeting. I didn't even see him join the chat. They may have postponed it. I know Eric has been dealing with his injured foot and stuff. Photo was on for like 12 hours, though. He was streaming for like forever. He's supposed to get off at 3. He got off at like 8 in the morning. He was pushing it. Yeah. Guys, I'm so close to hitting B. Like, so close. I saw I'm going to check it out, and if you could, I'll drop a like. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jay. That's love, Jay. I appreciate that. Do you make content, too? Do you stream? I will, I'll drop into your channel, too, and just give you a sub either way. Ace, what's the process like to get into RSR officially? I mean, I initiated the conversation, you know, but I know I'm new and I have a lot to work on. So, just curious to know what the process is. I know I have to be vetted out by everybody, but I'm not sure if they like watch my races, you know, and judge off that as well. How's the audio, guys? Is the audio good? I had issues last time I was live, and the audio was like chopping in and out. Just keep hanging out with us. Hey, no doubt. Yeah, you guys are a ton of fun, and you especially are super helpful, dude. Like, I know that like you'll drop back and you'll follow me. That one day you were helping me out a lot. There's a lot of tracks that I haven't driven on, so I appreciate all the help that I get from everybody. I don't as of now. Moving into my first in July, so I'm hoping to have something going by then. Bro, it's so much fun. Like, I should have done it sooner. Sounds good on my end. Perfect. Yeah, I should have done it sooner, Jay. I mean, I've always been into, like, music, and I have a lot of, like, the equipment already for streaming and stuff, but I never pulled the trigger, and I grew up playing games my whole life, so it's only a matter of time until, you know, I got back into it, and I'm just glad that I was able to meet such a great group of guys. It's more personality than skill that gets you into RSR. Okay, I mean, that's good to know. Hopefully I have a good personality, you know. I hope so. But I'll keep hanging out. You guys are dope. I love racing with you guys, so. And I definitely appreciate all the growth that I've gotten from racing with you guys. I think I've gotten exponentially faster racing in those lobbies, so. Boom, 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 boom. I've been playing for a year and I love it. It's the only video game I play. Yeah, I've had such like what's it called? A big learning curve, but same. It was actually funny because on PlayStation you can see how many hours you've clocked on a game, and I find it super interesting that I've had this PlayStation account since I've had my first PlayStation, and I used to play games like Fortnite and stuff until it got like crazy with the builds and all that. I can't keep up with it, but I have like 450 hours on a game that's been out for what, 9 years, 8 years, 9 years, and I am catching it very quickly on Gran Turismo. I like 10 hours a day since I got it. For the most part, this is all I play too. LMU looked really fun when Eric played. I may have to pull out the PC for that. Yeah, so I've been thinking about it. Like, I've really, really been thinking about downsizing certain things. Like, I have some nice camera gear that I might end up letting go and, you know, getting lower-end camera gear so that I can get better, like, sim equipment. Like a PC. I want to do LMU. I want to get into all of it and make content for all the racing games. I just bought Forza. So I could play on that too. But I definitely need to get a PC at some point. I run my stream on Mac, so I don't have the capability of playing. I don't have a PC. Yeah, dude, it's rough, dude. Like it's tough to even like budget out and like make monthly payments for a good PC, because good PCs are, from what I've seen, you know, $3K and above, you know, like, you know, $2,000 and up, and that's like a big investment to make. And I'd rather start with, you know, the rig, and I need to get a new wheel, and new pedals, for sure, because the G29 is awesome. I'm pretty fast on the G29, but it doesn't feel right, if that makes sense. It doesn't feel like the wheel I should be using.
It's rough, dude. It's tough to even like budget out and like make monthly payments for a good PC.
I wonder if I've slipped back in this.
From what I've seen, up 3K and above, $2,000 and up.
Yeah, I have. I think I was like 1,200, and now I'm 1,700. So some people have passed me on Tokyo Expressway, which is fine. I'll probably race this a little bit later when I jump back on. I'm probably gonna take a break for a little bit, and then jump back on live when we race later with the RSR crew. It was some good races today so far, though. Like I have 3 P1s and 1 P2, and the P2 was my own fault. It wasn't because somebody was faster than me. It was just because I made too many small mistakes.
I was like 1,200 and now I'm 1,700.
But I played GT Sport before this. You got 575 hours. I wonder how many I have. 209 hours, and I've had this game for probably just a little under 2 months. What does that equate to? I'm not a math guy. Not a math guy at all. But I know that more seat time and racing with, people who are astronomically better than me and way more consistent will do me wonders. My PC is like 7 years old. I don't even know if it can run LMU. It's an old NZXT starter PC. Hey, I mean, you're better off than me. I think I gave my buddy like an old like Dell Windows like $500 PC that I used to use, but I used to use it for other things, not streaming. You're learning it very quickly. Yeah, I mean, I played video games my whole life, and I used to race growing up, not cars, obviously not cars, but like dirt bikes and quads. So I have a little bit of a background in it. But for racing games, I mean, this is my first actual racing game that's not, Need for Speed. I want to get a VR, but I know that everyone's telling me that triples are better, and I don't necessarily. I think VR would be good for F1. I mean, I'm doing my best, Jay. I'm trying my best to learn. Watching a ton of content. I think that I wish that the content, time I've watched would show with the time I've played the game, because I'll literally like record the fastest laps on the time trials or some of these races on my phone, and when I have downtime at work or I'm on my lunch break, I'll just watch them hit the lines. You know what I mean? I'll just watch it and study it, visually. Really putting in the work to get faster, because that's a big key with streaming this game is you have to be one of the top drivers. Well, you don't have to be one of the top drivers, but you have to be pretty quick, Or very entertaining, or both, but I'd like to be both, ideally. I only race on VR. Do you like it? I feel like I'd get motion sickness, Ace. I really do. I started racing games when I was very young, so I've got a little background. Midnight Club Los Angeles is where I started, then Forza 2 or 3. Yeah, I used to play, not necessarily, I used to like go to my uncle's every like other weekend or every weekend, and I would play Forza Motorsports 3. I think that's the game with like the orange on the case. I used to play that. And then like Need for Speed, Midnight Club, Dub Edition, it feels like I'm in a real race. Bet I'm going to have to look into that then. I think that would be pretty sick. I think what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to probably get a new wheel and stuff first before I do on flat screen. It's just a video game. 100%. Yeah, it's way more immersive. Yeah, I can definitely feel that. Like my current setup right now, I dig it because it's like a slightly curved 32-inch monitor, so I get a little bit of immersion, but it's not holding a candle to VR. But guys, I'm gonna hop off here for a little bit, probably for the next 2.5 hours until everyone gets going in the lobbies and stuff, and then I'm gonna jump back on. I'm gonna spend some time with the wifey and maybe get some stuff done around the house. That way I'm not being too neglectful of the other things that I have to tend to. It's the closest thing to realistic racing that there is. Alright, yeah, cool. I'll have to look at, maybe I'll like hit my local game store and buy like a used VR. Because that would be freaking awesome. I gotta work on the cursing. I'm getting better with it, I promise. But, yeah, guys, I'm gonna hop off here for a little bit. I will be back on in about 2 hours with everybody racing. Ace, thank you for jumping on. Save up for Fanatec product, like I could be a top player at the game with time set up. Kid, see you tonight. Yeah, see you, Jay. Yeah, Fanatec is having a good sale, by the way, just to blurt that out really quick. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for jumping in and tuning in and hanging out. It means a lot to me. This is the most action I've had in the chat all day. So hopefully later tonight I get a couple of people in here too. But yeah, see you later, Ace. See you later, Jay. It was fun. Thank you guys for tuning in.